XRP made it to $0.80, but never hit the milestone of $1 because of a suit by the SEC. Platforms delisted the token, and crypto publications have called it an imposter. However, with a trial end in sight and the CEO of the token's views of how well it is going, we could expect the triumph to impact XRP Ripple positively. Today's video will answer the question of what's in store for XRP Ripple after the trial. Let us get started. XRP token started slowly. It was worth about $0.01 for a while until the 2017 crypto bull shot it into the limelight. Still, it hovered around $0.05 for a while before gradually reaching $0.25 in May 2017. The crypto world paid attention as XRP continued to showcase its potential until the 2018 smash hit of $3.84. Sadly, it fell again, as did all cryptocurrencies in that era. Most people called cryptocurrency a bubble, and its bursting was meant to happen later in 2017. According to CoinMarketCap, the price stabilized around 2019 at $0.30, never reaching the $0.5 mark until the 2020 bullish run, where it hit $0.8. XRP hoped to get to $1 in 2021, but the Securities and Exchange Commission announced a lawsuit against them.
Oh man.
The lawsuit was on the definition of cryptocurrency and whether it is a securities or commodity. Later, we will break down the argument on both sides, and you can be the judge. Once the announcement came, most crypto exchanges delisted XRP from their platforms to avoid being caught in the mess. The individuals who were holding the token also sold out in panic. The case against the token has not been entirely sweeping, as some interest is back in the currency. The currency is currently around the $0.4 margin and continues to rise. The overview makes it challenging to give a fair XRP Ripple technical analysis due to the high volatility. Therefore, predictions are only forecast for when the court case is over. Then, there will be a proper estimation of the coin. Should the SEC win the case, it will change the whole wind in cryptocurrency's sail. Cryptocurrency is a digital asset implemented using cryptographic techniques designed to work as a medium of exchange. When you digest this definition, you realize that the concept of cryptocurrency is neither a security nor a commodity. Examples of commodities include oil, timber, gold, and cocoa, and securities have bonds, ETFs, and stock.
That sounds confusing.
However, on June 7, 2022, the Responsible Financial Innovation Act seems to be exerting pressure on crypto to become security. The standard for determining whether a financial offering is security is what has led the Securities and Exchange Commission to court for interpretation. Specifically, SEC believes that XRP is a security, and its operations must fall within the effective statutory prospectus of registration and regulation. However, XRP founders disagree. Suppose that SEC wins this case and classifies cryptocurrency as security. All the crypto companies must report their activities or face a $100 million fine each year. Many crypto experts say that crypto assets are commodities and wish cryptocurrency were regulated under the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's rules. The game's rules are less company-like there and more towards resources and property ownership. Whatever the choice is, the war between the SEC and XRP could change how crypto operates. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of the token, told CNBC that the lawsuit is ending. According to him, the judges are beginning to ask questions that border on the case's effect on all cryptocurrency, which he considers good questions. A recent motion for individual holders of the XRP token to join the defendants as friends of the court was dismissed. Nevertheless, University of Sussex finance professor Carol Alexander has assured those friends of the coin that the future is bright should XRP win over the SEC. To answer the question of will XRP increase in value after the lawsuit, she said, "It is not like any other crypto. If it wins versus SEC, it really will start to replace SWIFT."
Oh, great.
Suppose the XRP Ripple T wins the trial. They have to battle a public opinion's trial on being a centralized cryptocurrency. We will tell you what the industry players are saying about XRP in a bit. Nonetheless, wallet investors' AI-assisted XRP price forecast indicates strong performance in the coming year. The forecast anticipates a 52.1% rise after the trial. Trading Beasts said that the prices would continue to fall until 2023. They expect XRP to trade at $0.00 to $3,493 in December. Lastly, Digital Coin thinks we will see $0.45 for the rest of the year. However, they conclude that the token will reach $1.58 in 2030. What happens when these predictions start manifesting? We will be here to cover it all for you. That is why we want you to subscribe not to miss any updates. Recently, a quiz on CoinMarketCap called XRP an imposter coin. The publication took the quiz down, but the harm had been done already. They argued that Ripple XRP has authorities that oversee the token. However, cryptocurrency should be decentralized and run by the people. Thus, XRP does not qualify as crypto. If this argument is considered, the SEC might be right to ask to regulate XRP. This might damage the fortunes of the coin more should the larger community side with the imposter argument. Speaking of authorities, Bank of America has made some pronouncements that Shiba Inu fans identify as endorsing their coins. What does that mean for the SHIB price prediction and analysis? We will tell you in this video that exposes the Bank of America truth about the Shiba Inu coin.